Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money. Saturday, the 13th of August. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good today on a Saturday. And we'll get to some baseball and football. I'm just writing down the picks in the chat here before I scroll them across. I got to put them in my little notebook. Like, subscribe, ring that bell here. Listen, Saturdays, just me. It is what it is. Saturday, Sunday. I'm your guy. What we got here? Max Wager, winning free picks, picks, parlays. Say hello. Notification bell on. Let me get the new scroll going. Hold on. And that's not the scroll. That was the... See, that's what happens. I had the... You have to add yourself, like, when the promo comes on. And I was still on the add to the screen. And I removed myself. Anyway. 7-day steal. It is what it is. Go for it. It's worth it. $39. There's a link in the promo. In the description, I should say. You know what I got to do? Because Tim's running a little late today. I'm going to throw the picks in the chat for everybody in case you want those. They are also going to be up on the Twitter universe. Mr. Sean Higgs there. If you want to give me a follow. 167 to 156. Winning day yesterday. 1-0, just one play. Orioles plus 140. Gets it done. 39.90 with our baseball in the chat. Not too bad. Totals 159 and 114 overall on the season. 54 and 34 with the faves. Not a lot of faves. Yeah, faves cashing at 60% on the year. But me, not much rolling into those kind of games. So that is that. 401 and 382 plus 32.75, 397 and 391 plus 1928. Again, I say this each and every day. Shop around for your lines. I just did some college football, loaded up 9 games here on winning free picks, and there's some differential numbers that lines have been out for 3 months. So if you haven't really bet, the lines move a little bit. They move a little bit. A couple of them I still kind of caught at a good number. Get down on them. Get down on them. It's a big difference. Like it's 32 to 3,200 to 1,900. Same games. Pushes to losses. A push to a win. It adds up. I say that every day. Today, Cleveland. And we're talking about the faves. No way. Toronto was all like Barrios yesterday. Let's go. It's Barrios. Yay. Okay. Not only does he go down as a 185, the run line also goes down, although that was plus money if you did that. A lot of people like Tampa Bay. Still struggling. Now, today is Tampa Bay. I said I was taking Orioles every game. I hit yesterday. It's tough to come in today. I had him a 140 yesterday. It was a 160. And you figure, with McClanahan, that line actually looks a little low today. Where you might want to take Baltimore again. I said I was. I'm probably not taking them today. I'll be honest. I'll probably come back tomorrow. It's tough going against aces. I say that all the time. You get a really good guy. It's kind of like, I'm torn. Do you want to do run line plus 130? Yeah, but we've seen Tampa struggle on offense. But back to yesterday's recap. So I got Cleveland here in the chat, but how about the Braves? Okay, you want to lay that huge number? Was it like 160, 170? I get it. If you didn't, if you run lined it, it was a loser. San Diego, big fave, big run line. Winner, Mets, decent size fave. Run line. I had the Mets run line. I went 2-1 in my plays yesterday. Mets run line, San Fran run line, and a Baltimore money line. So 2-1 plus money. But again, Mets, if you went either way, double loser there. Houston, you pulled out a double win. And how about miraculous fashion? I was in here saying, let's take Houston maybe first. A's maybe first 5, right? Guy played them pretty good. 1-0, 2-out spot on 5. What did they put up? A 5 spot, a 6 spot, Houston? Oh, yeah. Rough one there. Dodgers, Goslin. dude had a perfect game through what, 6, 7 innings? So again, it's for me. I just mentioned the faves and record wise because it's easy to come in, and if you're betting faves, you can make a little money. But me, I just I'm more of a kind of plus or a pass. And today, to say I do have a couple games today. More, I got a 3 pack up, but in here again, run line with the Giants. Had them yesterday. I'll come back with them today. Pirates, just one of those teams. I, they're not a good team. I don't like them, and I like some of their young talent. I do. Just give me the Giants here at home. NFL, Jets money line, never in doubt. Never. I mean, what were you worried about that game? That was in the bag from the first quarter on. 14-0. You're worried. You're worried you'll possibly lose your quarterback for the year, although he could just be out for a week or two. Yeah, never in doubt, baby. Never. And I gotta say, I'm watching. Actually, I'm not watching. I was on. I was watching actually Let It Ride last night. I put my wife was doing some stuff on her computer. I was sitting outside where she's like, "Oh, you coming out?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What are you gonna watch?" And of course, all the football's on and baseball. I turned on Let It Ride. She's like, "You really this again?" I think it's hilarious. Let It Ride. I mean, you like the odds on Lightning. Call your brother in Cleveland. So I'm watching on my phone. I just pick it up. I'm like, "Let's see what the score is." So it's whatever, 17-14 with like 5 minutes ago. I'm like, "Oh wow, I'm gonna pull this game out or whatever," or it was like a minute something. So I'm thinking, "Oh, nice win, Jets! Wow, surprise!" And then I see it's like 21-17. I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" So I punched that up as like a loser. I watched Let It Ride, laughed like it was 1987 again. It was funny, and then I just come back in, start looking to see if any kind of late baseball. Braves have a doubleheader. There was no Oriole line, no line for Pittsburgh or Astros. So I'm like, I'm gonna come back in here, and I see the Jets win. So of course, someone had it this morning on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, never in doubt, Jets. Anyway, so 2-1 plus 105. Listen, 3 dogs. That's the way it's gonna be. Plus 105 today. Buffalo, 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 Buffalo. Now we had talked about this briefly yesterday with the Bills, and I understand with the Colts, right? People are high on Indy. You got Matt Ryan, you got Nick Foles, Ellinger. Line was 3 plus 3.5, down to a -1 now. Even actually, you should say this morning it was a 1.5. So Wednesday the 3rd, it was Colts plus 3.5. Look at lines, it was Colts -1. Now it is Colts 1.5, and the total 38, up from 34 a week ago. And as I mentioned on that, of course, I thought that was going to go up because you have Case Keenum and Matt Barkley, 2 guys who've started NFL games, quite a few in their pocket. And I'm going to get a full game from 2 NFL backup quarterbacks versus 3rd and 4th string guys who won't be playing football in 3 weeks. Sign me up for the Bills. I thought about the over too, and then I was like, 38. It's gone up again. But Buffalo in the chat for the show picks. 3-time, good morning. Happy Saturday. Thanks for the Rose bet. I know nothing about baseball. That's all right, 3-time. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you, guide you through it, grind out a little money. Picks are in the chat here. Lane, how are you today? Like Cleveland, took the O's. My dad Guardians had. Yeah, the Orioles spot, and I said, right, they played the Red Sox the other day, I said, weird schedule spot. We kind of like the over there, right? I mean, I had the over in the chat maybe for that day or whatever the case. I think I was a loser with that over. And then they come into Tampa. I said, I'll take them against Tampa every game. They're going to be a dog. They're just, believe it or not, for as good as they've been, right? They're 3 games out of the wild card. Nobody's really taking them serious. It's just tough. Again, McClanahan is excellent, really good. Right? It's Verlander, Cease, and him for Cy. Maybe Cease might have got himself out of it with a poor outing, but Verlander's outing wasn't that great the other day either. Anyway, that's another conversation for Cy Young chatter. Tough to grab the 160. It does look low though. I mean, part of me kind of wants to take it, but I don't know. Tough one there, Lane. Tomorrow, possibly. Who do we got on the hill tomorrow for these cats?
By the way, Baltimore is in a playoff spot right now. They're in that third wild card
Did they
spot.
make it?
They're in that third wild card spot.
They're not 3 out. Okay. I see. I was wrong in my thinking. I'm thinking they're 3 out, but they're really the third wild card. Alrighty. Let's see what the probable is tomorrow with these guys. Lyles versus Rasmussen. Rasmussen's been good too, but I might grab a little odds. Probably an under. Probably an underplay tomorrow. As a Jet fans, extremely surprised to see us fight back and win a game like that. We usually just roll over and kick the bucket. You would think the minute I saw him go down, I was like, man, they got to be totally deflated. That's a totally deflated team right there. And again, I got the Jets in week 1 already, right? I had the Jets. Where's my sheet of games I bet? Jets week 1. I got them a +5. I see a 7 right now in some spots. So do I want Flacco to give me White? I mean, White, I'll take White as a quarterback. How are they going to play Joe Flacco? Are you kidding me? What is but yeah, roared all the way back. Good for them. Good for them showing some heart. Maybe and I'm going to say it's preseason because you got guys on that team who suffered on a bad season. You got guys who are trying to make a name for themselves. Good for them fighting back. That could have been a game. You're down early, right? It's 14-3 early. That game could have just totally went off the rails. And it could have been like, same old Jets. Here we go. Markel. Giants. Yes, run line. Run line for San Francisco. Treat to San Francisco treat with Logan Webb on the hill. And I know Michael Bunton's going to come in here and talk bad about BD, a ex-Giant. Under D-backs and the Mariners. So we love ourselves some Zach Gallen. Urena's actually pitched decent, I think. I kind of like this little kid out here in Colorado. Although, what is that team doing? Hold on. Well, you know what? I was just on the tomorrow's thing. I'm like, wait a second. It says Felter's pitching, but I'm on tomorrow's probables here on the MLB site. Urena. His ERA is that high? Why do I think like he's pitched better than a ERA approaching 5? I mean, 6 innings, 3 runs, not bad. 4-2, I get it. 3. Here's the ball here. Back-to-back baddies, Milwaukee and the Dodgers. At Milwaukee versus Dodgers. I mean, am I upset that he gave up 12 runs to 2 first-place teams? No. Versus Pitt, 6-0. San Diego, 6, 2 runs. 6 2/3. How about this? At the Dodgers, 6 2/3, 1-run ball. That's why you know what? I think I said that last time. I'm like, oh, he's actually pitched pretty decent. And then you look at the numbers, and he has actually. Under, yes. I mean, Gallen is a guy, we like backing him, but an underplay here. What do we got? 11.5. Go under that. Mariners with Marco on the hill today. I actually kind of like Dunning. Believe it or not here. Marco's given up some runs to Texas in his starts. I kind of like it. I know it's just a pick 'em. Everybody, we got to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to Brandon. Tim, get in here. Don't let me be a fool by myself. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandon. Happy birthday to... Told you to sing happy birthday.
Yeah, Tim's I know. I just wanted you to look like a fool for a minute.
Yeah, I'm always, just a minute. I'm a fool every day of the week, 24/7. Acting a fool. Happy birthday, Brandon. Does NFL starters play in preseason? Markel, where have you been? They actually have been playing. And speaking of NFL starters playing, we'll just talk. I'm bringing that up, the starters in this. Overs now 8-0 preseason. And when Craig came in yesterday, he's saying loves the car. We're talking about, he's mentioned something about preseason, and I said I think we really got to look at these totals because I'm an under guy in preseason, right? I'm thinking not much guy. I mean, we saw quarterback get hurt, right? I mean, this is why you don't see starters for the first 2+ weeks of preseason. That's also when they play 4 games. Now, they trim back the games. They get rid of pads in practice, a lot of kind of stuff going on where I think, you need that kind of stuff. I mean, my son today, team scrimmage, it's good out there hitting. I mean, 200 people in the stands for inter squad scrimmage down here in Texas, freaking maniacs. But, these guys are playing now. 8-0. The lines have clearly adjusted. We're seeing some starters play a little bit. And not all of them. It's not like Aaron Rodgers out here playing a half. But a series or two we see. And I think, and I said this yesterday, going forward, total-wise, I think you really have to readjust the thinking here. Because normally it's a straight-up, let's go under kind of stuff. And again, I didn't have any of these unders. I had it in week 1 in the Hall of Fame game, which is normally a 16-3 kind of game. These other ones, wow. Even looking at the numbers, is it the starters? Or is it whatever the case may be? Kansas City today was 33.5. Now it's 38. Carolina, 35 up to 30. Actually, it was 37.5 it was on look headlines down to 37. Colts 34-38. Seattle 33.5 up to 36.5. Miami's one actually went down 33. It was 31 on Wednesday for look headlines. Now it's 32.5. That's probably more on Brady and Tampa. Just that's a team. You lose your center. I mean, under week 1, Dallas looking good there. You lose your center and a backup. That's a team probably doesn't want to risk anything. Probably any chance of starters playing there. That's why we get the other half-point drop. New Orleans 33.5 up to 35.5. Dallas, Denver holding steady 33.5. Which this is a team they face each other all week, kind of like in scrimmages. So, what are we going to see there? Rams 31-30, now back up to 32, and the Raider game 34-35. Basically, everything's gone up off of what we've seen in these early preseason games. So, I don't know. I'm sure everybody, the average bettor, they feel like they're the king of the world. How easy is this? I can't believe nobody wants to bet preseason. Who says preseason's hard? Overs are 8-0. Easy money. Famous last words. Michael, good morning. Cards money line. Let's go, LJ. What do we got here? St. Louis. Adam Wainwright versus Bernsey. Could take that little plus money. This was a last night. Milwaukee was minus a 130-ish. Now it's up to what? 140 range now? I understand taking Wainwright at home. Burns has been fabulous for St. Louis. Cleveland, yes. Like Tristan McKenzie. I get it. Stroh's on the run line. Minus 140. It's steep. I understand, though. It's Oakland, and they Oaklanded it up yesterday for sure. They Oaklanded it up yesterday. Anytime I see Oakland, I just want to turn on Moneyball. And the Mariners. Fading the Rangers. I get it. It's Marco. Don't just overlook. I know Dane Dunning, and I bashed him, I guess about a week or two ago. He has not been bad. All right, I'll talk about him in a quick sec here as I pop up his numbers. 3 ERA over the last 7. But if you look at the game logs, again, and I just kind of, when I do the shows, even like Total Cast, I mentioned their last 7 ERAs and whips and stuff like that. But you have to kind of look at the games. You go back and look at the game log and see, all right, he has a 1 ERA or a 6 ERA, whatever the case may be. How's he been pitching? 7, 1 hit, 0. 6, 7 hits, 2. 5, 2 runs. Minnesota, 2 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs. Bad outing. 5 1/3 versus Baltimore, 3 earned runs, 5 total. Guess there's an error involved there. Kansas City, 6-2, 6-1 versus the Nats. Again, at Detroit got them for a 5 spot. At Cleveland, a 4 spot. At home, 7 versus Seattle, 2. 6 versus Houston, 0. 6 versus the Nats, again, 1. Not bad. Against LA, 6, 2. Versus the Yanks, 6 innings, 1 run. Braves, 7 2/3, 1 run. I mean, a couple hiccups, again, on the road at Baltimore. 5 runs. I mean, you can get mad at them for 2 runs. Last time versus Seattle, 6, 2 runs. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Don't just look at the record. Marco Gonzalez, okay. Look at the Marco head-to-head to him. Marco's giving up a couple runs in these outings. If you're doing Seattle, if you're doing Texas, I get it. They're basically just 105s. It's not a crazy thing. How about maybe a little run line if you want to get frisky on a Saturday? And Blue Jays, what are they doing? Doing exactly what we thought they were going to do. Lose. They were losing. Thoughts on Baltimore versus McClanahan? Yeah. Number 22 prospect in baseball. Who is McClanahan? How's he a prospect anymore?
No, the guy pitching for Baltimore.
Oh, I was just all right.
I think it's like DJ Walls or something. DL Walls. DL Hall. Sorry.
DL Hall, yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a really good prospect.
It's just tough. I mean, McClanahan's so good, right? Now, obviously, I think they're giving the guy a little respect, Mike, right? I mean, it's a 170. You think this guy comes against major leaguers and drops, 205s on the road versus Detroit. Now he's a 160 versus a call-up. Again, prospect, yes. Again, it's a no play for me. I would look at the under. I would do under if I'm onto that game. And the UFC, Tim.
Yes, I got Nick got it. So 2 plays. Main event, Vera and Cruz under 4.5 rounds at plus 160, and then Onama by TKO at plus 135. TKO, TKO, whatever you call it, but knockout. Those are your 2 plays. Enjoy.
There you go. UFC. Blue Jays sleep job. I guess it was. Hey, free mind. I said this yesterday. What are you running to bet Barrios for? Cleveland is a scrappy little bunch. That is a tough little team, and he's laying 185. Is that a joke? Cleveland's a half game out of first place. As bad as that division is, they're still battling. JoJo, morning. BB's trash. Giants don't hit righty, so I'm torn. I like Webb to get the win minus 110. Don't have to leave when the bullpen comes in. That's the problem. That bullpen has hurt us. Detroit over 8. It's tough doing a Detroit over. I know it's Giolito. I thought about taking the Detroit again. I've said this last couple games about this Tiger team. Giolito's bad. Is he bad enough to give up a 5 spot to Detroit? Cincy over against the Cubbies. I'm not going to go over Ashcraft. I like Ashcraft. I'm going to say no. Tampa Bay run line would be the only way I'd look at it. Plus 130. Houston run line, again, 140, 150. That's kind of a little high for me. And the Yankees run line? I don't even know what the Yankee run line is. All right, down plus 110. I did write it down here over the Sox. I don't know. I said yesterday I didn't like that. I mean, Montes at home, I want to see him pitch here in the Hitter's Park. Look at his stat. Look at his breakdowns. Why do I think the Yankees are going to get pounded today? I think it's going to be, he got pounded in St. Louis. Red Sox got him last night in a close one. The Yanks are scuttling. I said this to a buddy. We're texting. He's like, I'm like, what do you? The Yanks have lost 10 of 13 games, and they're favorites. What are we doing here? Missing guys in the bullpen. You're trying to get new guys to work into the bullpen. And again, the offense. All right, Judge is great. Okay, he's going to hit 65 and drive in 130 runs. Where's the rest of the team here? Rizzo? You hoping Judge and Rizzo hit 2-run home runs? Because Judge's guys hitting 280. Everybody else is 250 or below. Sox are guys who can hit. If you think Rizzo and Donaldson and Gleber and DJ are they're good guys. Okay, we'll put JD Martinez in that same conversation because he's having the same kind of years those guys. Devers, Bogarts. What are we doing? I'll take what's the Sox line here? Plus 130, Cutter Crawford. And you think at the Yankees will be an over, right? You think Boston's gonna as it up with their pitching? No, was that an under last night? Wasn't that over the extra inning game? Was it 4-3? 3? I don't even know what it was. Happy birthday! That's right, Joe. Our guy. I gotta find him. Where's he at? Where's the birthday boy Brandon at? It's Brandon's birthday. Brandon's birthday. I'm going to bet the Dodgers today, but like last night, I'm going to wait for a live line. I understand. It's like I saw. What are the Dodgers at? Minus 145 on a run line, right? You automatically think, let's go. And you want to wait till Heaney to give up some runs. 6 starts, a .64 ERA, a 1 whip on the season. He's going to give up. You might be waiting for him to give up runs. 0 earned runs last outing, 3 unearned, 1 run, 0 runs, 1 run, 0, 0. The guy's given up 1, 2, 5 unearned runs out of 6, 7. 7 runs, 5 unearned. It's not a bad season. I don't know if you'll be waiting a bit for him to give up an unearned run today. You're hoping he gives up an unearned run. Hey, hold on a second. The run line is 195. It was 150 last night. 145. Hold on one second. My son's texting. All right. My wife apparently doesn't want to answer her phone. All right. Kingdom of Bets. What do we got here? Cardinals plus money. Wainwright versus Bernsey. I get it. Home dog. Why not? NFL. Panthers plus 135. It's a nice little Panther number you got there. Okay, let me pull up the lines here. Carolina. All righty. Back up to 2.5. I'm with you on Carolina because I said the other day I had the Panthers plus the 3 early. So I'm with you on that. Steelers. I'm against you there. I bet Seattle. I said this the other day, plus 3 and over 33.5. And again, that is a spot for me. I got Trubisky's a quarterback at Pittsburgh. We're not going to get Kenny Pickett starting, but him and Rudolph probably battling a little bit. Kind of like the over, in that spot for that. But also, I have Geno and Locke. How are you going to have one of these guys go for like a series or 2, and the other guy play for a half? Each guy's going to get 2 series, and then we're going to have Jacob Eason for 3 quarters? I don't think so. I think we're going to get a quarter plus from each of those guys, and maybe Eason comes in the 4th. And then, but who knows? Maybe Pete Carroll's like, you know what? I don't care who's the starter. We'll tank this year, and we get another quarterback in the draft. I don't think he's going to be the head coach if they have a 4-win season. Saints money line. I get it. Against the Texans. Now, regular season for that game, that was a 3.5. It's up to 5 now against Atlanta. I'm kind of high on Winston myself. Do I want to lay 5 on the road? I don't know about that. But back to this spot here with them. Who's coming in after Winston? I doubt we get Andy Dalton. Are we going to get Andy Dalton that much? Or are they going to let Ian Bick run free here? I don't know. And as far as the Texans, I kind of like the Texans here. And that was even before I got down here. I was back in the Texans last year as a dog. But Kyle Allen and Jeff Driscoll, they've had some time here. I'm on the other side here. I'll give me Houston. I bet them yesterday at plus 107. Thoughts on Baruch cards? I want to take St. Louis. Wainwright Burns is. I want to take 125 with Wainwright. Burns is great. Brewer's not playing well. It's just tough. Again, McClanahan's good as he is. Burns has been good. If you look at his numbers and Wainwright's numbers versus each other here, I mean, the edge, I think, is on the Brew Crew. And if you don't want to lay it, I would say it's a run line. If you like the Brewers, I think you go run line. Take a shot. Run line it up at a plus 145 range. O's under 3 runs. I can get it. I would say okay to that one with McClanahan. I like McClanahan. Sorry, my son had he had the football today, right? Scrimmage, parent meeting, stuff like that. I said, I'll be there for a little bit. Call mom. And the phone's just going crazy. Where's mom? When they do this, like when my kids do this and don't answer the phone and text, I take their phones away from them. So when the wife and my daughter get home, that's it. Their iPhones are taken away. That's it. I don't understand why the F you get a phone, don't answer it. Like, if you text me, I'm calling you. I don't want to text on the phone. I could say something sarcastic and it just comes off as rude in the text, right? Like you say something, it's in a text. No, answer the phone. What the heck's going on here? You can text me.
Ew, people still talk to each other on the phone?
Bro, answer the phone. Answer the phone. I don't even know I have a phone. I took my son was one day at the dinner table, and he wouldn't get off the phone. Because I tell him, don't bring your phone down here. And I took the fork and I stabbed it, and it was like an iPhone 12. I cracked it. I do not care. I don't give a shit. No, I mean, like, and you'll keep that. You'll keep it for as long as I say so. Listen to me. Answer it. Come down here. You want to answer it when I text you. Okay, fool. We'll see who's in charge here. You got $1,000 hiding under your blanket? No, you don't, because I know where your money is. I got it. She still won't answer. He's still texting. My friend's gonna drive me here. It's divorceable stuff right now. Oh boy. All right, where are we? Justin, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm like so flustered right now. I'm so annoyed. Loved Hoist 5th yesterday. All right.
That's almost English.
I have no idea what that is. Don't you really like Toronto over the team total plus money? McKenzie's pitched well. And you're off a game where you look terrible. And I'm all for back in the team, you're off a shutout, no hitter, 9-0 losses. You look bad. You want to bounce back. I get it. It's plus money. I'm not going to say no, Justin. Tony Stark's in the house. Padres, -0.5. Sure. I mean, Darvish, Anibal Sanchez is still running out here. I can't even lay 165 as much as I'm going to say, it's easy. Nothing is ever easy, but let's be honest. This game should be 6-1 in the second inning with Darvish. Dodgers run line. Again, someone said the Dodger run line is 195. and I ran down Haney's numbers. It's still Andrew Haney. I mean, he's given up 2 earned runs this season. 2 earned runs in 6 games. I just can't. Let's get 190. Lopez to win by KO. I'll take your word for it.
I have no clue with the UFC. I just know the 2 that he gave us.
Bears and KC. Interesting game here. This was a plus 2.5 on the 3rd before the Hall of Fame game. It was plus 3 Kansas City on Look Ahead Lines on Wednesday night. It is now a pick'em. A pick'em. And I'm all for backing Andy Reid. I said this time and time again in the regular season. He's coming off a bye week. We're going to unload on Kansas City. I don't care what the spread is. Bye week for the Super Bowl. Week 1, time to prepare. He is awesome. Preseason-wise, I just do not see him caring. It's just I don't know. This line, because I initially said Bears. 3.5, I'm taking a fave. Most lines are 1-2. This was a 3.5, and it's totally gone haywire. Chad Henne and Sugar Shane Bushel. Is it just the Bears have looked so bad? Is that what it is? As I'm looking over like even the roster, I'm like Trevor Siemian. Is Fields playing again? This is not a game I really looked at even to bet, so I didn't really do a deep dive into this. Jay got plays. I think Fields should play. He should play a half. I mean, what? I don't understand why they don't let these kids play. Let the quarterbacks play. Especially the young quarterback. It's a whole new team. Maybe the over. Over went from 33 to 38. Over is the only way I can go here. I want to take the Red Sox. I heard people betting the Yanks. 2-8 the last 10. Yeah, I mean, keep going outside the last 10. They're still losing. Glad had Toronto over yesterday. Yeah, over Barrios. Untouchable. Good afternoon. Nick Foles, TD pass, and Chase Keenum, 2 TD passes. Over in Bills game 38. Love Dobbs for Browns. Groovy. Who said Dobbs for 2 Ds, Browns whip butt? They looked pretty good yesterday. Don Plays also liked Cleveland. I'm trying to read my handwriting here because I wrote on the side. You said 2 TDs. I think you only had 1. I was on the O's, but on second thought, in the words of the great singer Hall & Oates, I can't go for that. It's a tough one. I mean, McClanahan is a really good pitcher, but also I could see taking him again. I said I was going to take him all weekend. I did this one. No, it's tough to pull the trigger, and I don't know why, because the line looks low to me. Like, why isn't McClanahan a 2-1 fave here? Heck no. Should you take the Colts today? I mean, you could take them down if you want, but I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. Braves game 1 or stay away. If you're taking them in game 1, I mean, I'm always for, if you're betting a doubleheader, game 1's the way to go. But I like Luzardo. I liked him last week in his first start back. I liked him with the A's. I'm going to like him here. I like Luzardo. Wish he had some offense. Too bad you don't have Stanton, Yelich, and Ozuna in the outfields. Over Padres, I mean, you'd have to with Anibal Sanchez. 8. I mean, they could get 8. They could get 8 in the first inning. Now we know why they were so gung ho to get Soto. No Tatis, juicing up. If that guy's on juice with those tiny little spaghetti arms, I guess the.
There was.
I guess
did you see the full report with it?
Huh?
Did you see the full report with it?
Took something for ringworm back in March.
And it had one of the banned substances in it. So he wasn't really taking steroids, but he was taking a banned substance that's not allowed. That's why he got suspended.
Listen, you take something like that, it's going to have any kind of cream's going to have kind of steroid in to kill the thing. If he tested positive in March, why does this come out mid-August?
because he's just about to come back, and they probably tested him recently too.
But they said that the test was from
Was
back
it
in.
actually March? All right. Well, I have no clue. Well,
That's what they said.
they can't suspend him when he's injured. Like you got to wait until that, because the suspension wouldn't have started in the beginning of the year. It would have started when he started, so they're just going to suspend him now. So
I mean, you think they would have let that cat out of the bag?
No, they didn't. That's why they went and got Tatis. Soto and Bell and a bunch of the big guys, because they knew that they were going to lose him.
Well, now you know why. Don't bet on Yanks, just Donaldson RBI prop. Yeah, Tatis right. Someone put a picture. I saw a picture of like him and McGuire next to each other, and they're like, "This must be like the COVID variant of steroids." I'd be like, Tatis is like a string bean. Padres run line. Yeah, I mean, what do we got here? Minus 170 on this run line. That's a big run line, Scott. I can't. That's way out of my league. It's a pass for me. Cleveland money line and the under. Yes, McKenzie over strikeouts. I like it. Let's go. Big parlay. Plus 431. I mean, I would do all these straight anyway. Chiefs and the Bears again. Jay, God, you just asked me about this, right? I like it. Would have to be an overplay for me here with the way the lines moved. Sidewise, I have no idea where to go. Skins and the under, KC and the under. No, the Bears game, I think it's over. I mean, 33-38. What is that about? I mean, that's a great middle. If you had the over 33, a lot of room to have some fun with there. Sidewise, I don't know. I mean, like we're talking about if Mariota was going to play more than a series last night. Like if I'm getting Justin Fields for a half, give me that kid. If I get him for a half, and I guess Simeon comes in. I mean, that guy was a starter in Denver for a few years. I just
didn't Simeon make a Super Bowl, or he was the backup? I think he might have been the backup to who do you call it? Peyton Manning. He was the backup. Never mind.
Take over for a second, too.
Let's ride. Skins and the under. What did we have for that one? No, we like the over in the Redskins game. Or sorry, the Commies game. No, I like the over. Kansas City and the under. Did not touch that Kansas City game. That we did not touch. Scroll up on the chat. There we go. I want to take the Guardians under to maybe money line. I like the under more. I don't mind the under. This Toronto offense has been struggling, and I like Tristan McKenzie. And I would lean towards the Guardians as well. I did not bet either of them though. Twins. I would have to run line it. Sorry, I did run line it at like plus 150. Oh no, sorry, you don't have to run line it. It's like minus 115 for the Twins. Sure, I don't mind that. I went for a little bit of plus money, plus 150 or something with the Twins run line. I figure if they're gonna win, they're gonna put up some runs. So, and I'm not a big fan of Reed Detmers. I know he's been pitching better as of late. Not a overwhelming fan of Reed Detmers. Good morning, Higgs. Oh, close enough. I'm thinking Braves, Guardians, and Orioles, all money line, all and straight bet. What do you think? I think if you like the Braves, take them run line both games for plus money. Or on the flip side, if you like the Marlins, take Marlins money line both games of the doubleheader. Because either the Braves are going to sweep the doubleheader and win by 2 or more in both games, or the Marlins are going to split or win both. Or because I feel like one game is going to be an Atlanta win, and if Atlanta wins 2+, Marlins, if they win, it might be a lower scoring game or whatever. But both Marlins lines should be plus money. So with the Braves doubleheader, Braves run line both games, or Marlins money line both games.
Yep. Kind of like the Mets, same as the Mets scenario.
Yep. And then I like the Orioles today. I did not bet it, but Shane McClanahan is starting to go downhill a little bit. He's allowed 9 earned runs in his last 2 starts that go over 10 2/3 innings, 13 hits, and they're against Cleveland and Detroit. Detroit got to McClanahan. He's also getting up there in his pitches, or sorry, he's in his innings because he's already outdone what he did last year. So be careful with him.
I agree. Trubisky playing the whole first half. He needs a lot of rep in his new offense. Possibly. More reason to like the over, Groovy. Royals, big doggy versus Haney. Mets, 275, 175 on a run, the double run there. I get it. I like the thinking. Going for it. Tigers, why not? Giolito's been bad. Royals, Dodgers under first 5. Yes. Cubs, Reds under 9. Yes. Under 5 for first 5 in that Dodger game. I still like it. I'll go under with you. Denver and Pitt. For everything I've read about Dallas, Denver, like Denver's just been abusing them the whole time. So I would just probably go under that. But I could see taking the 3 with Denver, laying the 3, yes. And Pittsburgh, I'm on the other side. I've had Seattle +3 and over 33.5 for a week now. Skins win division plus a nickel. I said on a show, take the Giants +750. I mean,
I think he froze. Or it could be me. I'm not sure. I remember him saying Giants though. Yeah, I think he's frozen. He should be back in a minute. Nice face. But unless I'm either he's frozen or I'm completely just messing up the show right now. Anyways, yeah, he looks frozen. All right, cool. Yep, there he is. All right, hold on. There we go. I saw you freeze for a minute. I'm like,
Yep.
Either he froze or I'm ruining the show right now, just completely interrupting him. So
yep, I totally froze.
There you go. Have fun.
Yeah, so, I said to do the Giants because I think Eagles, I don't know where I froze last time. So I think Dallas is in bad shape. 1 wide receiver, 2.5 offensive linemen. You're in trouble. Eagles looking to take a step forward, brought in some pieces. I get it. But at 175, I will go Giants just because it's a huge number. The Washington team, I think I can't. I wanted their defense to be good. I don't know if it's good. I don't think they have enough on offense. Giants got enough guys. If everybody kind of takes a step forward and Daniel Jones steps forward, even if he doesn't, I'll take Tyrod Taylor in that offense. Pretty sure he took Buffalo to the playoffs, if my memory serves me correctly. Holy cow, we got a lot of comments in here. David, good morning. Pete, good morning, Tim. Mr. Nika's laughing. I don't know what she's laughing at. Probably me saying something ridiculous. Mr. Sam, answer the phone. I mean, the Earl's young generation text to avoid conflict. Yeah, I live for I try to live for conflict.
Nah.
What am I doing?
It's a lot easier to text somebody.
No, answer the phone.
You got emojis for stuff. If I wanted to say something and I intend it to be a joke, I'll put the laughing emoji at the end.
No, this is why generation has no conversation skills, and everybody doesn't know how to speak or spell. I mean, we had to stop doing cursive because you guys are two momos. You can't figure out what letters are. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, come on, it's freaking dummies. Answer the phone. And they're still going back. Oh, I'm like, make sure you keep the llama pics. Yeah, I'll keep the llama pics. Let me tell you. So my daughter's a psycho like me. She doesn't mind conflict either. She doesn't care. She speaks her mind. So when she made a picture for my birthday last week, I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, what is this? Like a little butterfly thing? And I didn't know what it was. Apparently it was a minimalist kind of picture she did, and it was on a a thing like this, and it was like half a butterfly. I didn't know it was a butterfly. If I turn it this way, it looks like a top of a snail. She got upset. She went and got a knife and cut it. Cut the whole thing. The whole. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, now you get nothing for your birthday.
You're a monster.
I've raised a good monster. She's good. Although I still have my gnomes. Hold on 1 second.
You've been gnomed.
So she didn't destroy these little guys. It's a little gnome family. So she's my little artiste. She does all the llamas, the cash cow, the shoe, whatever we got going on. Darvish minus 113 to win. Yeah, 113. Worth a shot there, Darvish. Darvish should go 6+. This game should be 7-0. He should definitely get a win. No, it's not myself. It's my wife. The wife won't answer the phone. The wife doesn't answer his calls. No, yeah, the him not answering, same all of them. My daughter's decent. She's fine. But yeah, he's all right. I got the kids are good. I got no problems with them. They do their work at school. They're good students. They help around the house when asked. Phone shit. I mean, you know me. I don't ever get ramped up and start cursing on here, but I got a hammer strictly for phones. Buffalo, Carolina, +2.5 NFL thoughts. I like Buffalo. They're right here in the chat. There they are. Bills +105. And Carolina. I got the Panthers +3. So, yes. Gracious. Dodgers money line and over to 150. Yeah, these are all parlays. I'll play in 280. I'm hoping, Gracious, you've been here long enough. I'm looking for my pen. I can't find it. That you're not laying those kind of numbers straight up. So I'm assuming this is a parlay because you got them next to each other here. Cleveland money line, yes. Texas money line, yeah. I kind of like Dunning there. St. Louis money line, +124. That's a coin flip. You could go there, or you could do a Brewer run line. Detroit money line. Detroit money line is -120. Detroit's favored over the White Sox. They're the 220 underdog. I'm seeing I'm seeing a 180 now. Mets money line and the over. I hope these are all parlays.
Real quick, the Detroit one, he meant run line. The +1.5 is -120.
All right,
I just looked it up.
Okay. Boxing. Who does boxing?
No, we do real sports.
I can't get involved with. I say this all the time. Boxing, MMA, where there's UFC, where there's some kind of like judge could be involved in doing stuff. No, thank you. Mets money line and under, man, not the over. Okay. Mets again. Parlay wise, at least you're not getting hurt. Washington Commanders money line. The commies today. You like the commies today? Not me. Give me some Carolina. Brandon's here. How are you? Astros got to win yesterday. Yes, they did. Wasn't easy. A's backers, you're probably thinking, look at his first 5 win or 1-0. And then the wheels fall off the bus. Over or under Washington. Let's see if this line's moved a bit here. 35 up to 37. Are we going to get a lot of Taylor Heineke, or is it going to be more Sam Howell? That's the question. I would probably lean over between Baker, Darnold, Corral, PJ Walker. I mean, give me the over. No true answer. I like the side one, Mark. Where are we at? Oh, over or under on the Skins. Oh, Mark, he was asking Markel about that. No alt lines in preseason. Yeah. Again, preseason, these lines move fast. It's tough to figure out. Broncos, yes. Dolphins, Versus Tampa, yes. I could do both of those with you, yes. He's got the juice, Tatis, that's for sure. The appeals process. See, I mean, that's, again, if the guy's taking it for something, but again, then you're going to have people take some kind of, whatever that has a banned substance in it, and then take the other stuff to get them going. It's sad. What are you going to do? Should have read the instructions. Mr. Earl. Mets looking good. Mets looking good. Have you watched the documentary? It's old. Once Upon a Time in Queens. Tim has not seen it. It's pretty good. I like watching it. Doc and Darrell one was pretty good. Doc Gooden's just a sad case, boy. Oh man, that guy's a hot mess still. Rangers, James. I kind of like Dane Dunning, yes. Plenty of time for more DQ commercials.
Ooh, Dairy Queen sounds kind of good.
Groovy Cat says, Shake shows addiction should have been in the shower 10 minutes ago. My girl's waiting. She could wait. Let her wait. Put me, you know what? Just bring that big Bluetooth speaker in and put the sound on. Although, so speaking of shower, so my dad, he's getting old. He's, mind starts going a little bit, And so my mom was like, went into the bathroom and, like the outside of the showers, they got a big stand-up shower. The glass all around. It's tubs there, so it's got like a little shelf around it. Dude, he put like pictures in there. He got a picture of me, like the judge of my adoption. He's got my mom, her friend, and him at the dinner. Like just some random friend photos of. My mom's like, these. It's hot in here. The steam with the fan on. These pictures are 40 years old. They're gonna coral up. What are you doing? He's like, oh, okay. I was like, isn't that weird? Like, if I was in a shower and like my kids are looking at me naked, I just feel weird. Like, what do we got the picture? A picture, no picture. Like, what's he doing? I don't know. I know why we talk about showers. Anyway, thank you for watching, Groovy, and listening. Chargers winning today. They should beat the Rams. Although, I think, what's his name? John Wofford? I think he's going to get a lot of reps for LA here. But listen, San Diego should take care of business here. Again, do I like their quarterbacks? Chase Daniel and Easton Stick. It's not a game I got to bet on. I know there's only like 5 games, Mr. Nicky. You want to bet them all. Why? I mean, every game, these totals have shot up like lightning, and this one's pretty much stayed the same. Dayjack, first 5 Cincy, and Miami first 5. I could do Ashcraft. I could do Luzardo. Yes, both of them. Bills and over. Yes. Yes. I mean, I wish you would have got that 34. Look at lines. It was 35 on Wednesday. San Diego over 8.5. Yeah, over. I mean, they should score 8 runs in the first inning versus this guy. St. Louis over. I'm gonna say yes. I think Wainwright's gonna give up a couple. I know he's usually good at home. I mean, I had the under last time we pitched here at home against the Yankees. It wasn't pretty. 7. I'll go over with you. Money line parlay with his San Diego over 8. With what, Sadiq? What are we doing here? You only got 1 game in that. You can't do a money line parlay with 1 game. Unless you're doing San Diego in the over. Mets Phils. Mets killed you yesterday. Yes, everybody liked the Mets. It's a tough one. If you like the Mets, you know what I'm going to say. Run line time. Right? I don't want to lay 170. Didn't want to do it yesterday. Didn't want to do it today. Run line. Fernando, I'm good. I told you I was over in Juanitas for lunch. Every game, 8-0 to the over. Thank goodness I'm only 0-1. So And I've said a couple times with the way the new preseason is going forward, I think you have to adjust this in the years to come. Baker, give me some Baker. I'll take it. We'll get Baker. We'll get some Darnold. Give me the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, it's good coming in here, Markel. Right? We get some laughs. I give you some insight. Right? I mean, there's a lot of shows. People do things, their own way. I think I put a little entertaining skit together for everybody here. Dodgers Royals first half over under. I'm going to Twins money line today. I should have did the Twins yesterday. I don't know. Dylan Bundy's not a guy I love, and Reed Detmers pitched pretty well. Dalton. Yeah, I didn't think we'd see Jameis anyway, Kingdom. But again, you're gonna get Dalton for what are we gonna get? A quarter Dalton and Ian Book. I mean, they're a 1-point fave here. I like the Texans rotation a little better. That would never happen because I wouldn't be throwing a parlay out there. It's so rare. No, man, just like he came down. I'd like turn that thing off. Like, he come home, he gets on the computer, talks to the boys. Then he's like me. He's got the multi-screen set up and everything. So he's got a game going. He's got Sirius XM on one thing. He's got YouTube videos on doing something else or watching Burn Notice. And he comes down, he turns on a couple Bobos talking about some game. So I'm like, I can't get, even when he was young, and we got him a phone when he was young, I guess like around 10, I don't remember. He'd like want to like look up on YouTube how to like beat the games on whether he was playing what was that Nintendo, like this GameCube or Switch or Xbox, whatever the hell game, PlayStation. He'd like watch some derelict like me. He's like some 30, 20, 30, 40-year-old man like playing Star Wars Legos to figure out how to like beat the levels. Like, bro, turn that crap off and beat it on your own. Like I had to do, like when I had to play, like Contra. Like I couldn't YouTube how to beat Contra or Paperboy or RBI Baseball or Tetris. No, you got to play the game. Watching somebody play the game to learn the cheats. What's wrong with these kids? Miami under for the rest of the season. Miami who? Marlins?
Probably the Marlins, considering he said rest of the season and the Dolphins haven't even started yet.
I know. I'm just saying, like, just bet the unders in every game. Is that what we're doing? Mets run line, only way to go, LJ, if you want to bet the Mets today. That's off to, yeah, she's good. She is definitely Honey Badger, does not care. She's like me. She's like, whatever, You like her? She don't care. She's got no time for the nonsense. She's no nonsense kind of cat. Brandon is here. I love it. Working on my conditioning today. Best bets in NFL, MLB, UFC, and a sprinkle on EPL. Gotta work in all sports because yes, pretty soon it'll be a loaded up ticket. I think we're 3 months away from college basketball when there's 120 games. I love it.
Oof, I can't wait until the middle of November having a full college football slate, 150 college basketball games, and having 25, 30 plays up on the site and then getting yelled at by Trap by having too many plays up there.
Listen, I'm the same. I'll put up like on a 15 games sometimes, 17. And the thing is, like, I'll do like a 3-pack of games.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I'll do like 3. I'll do the early games, like noon to 3 will be 1 3-pack, and then night games will be another. And then you get like the random email. Thomas, I'm going to come right back to you. I'm just having my place scroll as we talk. And they're like, well, you lost yesterday, but I didn't have the plays. Well, I don't understand. Again, this comes down to money management in life, people. Like I make jokes. Like people are like, oh, you went 3-2 yesterday, but I lost money. I don't. And this was somebody on Twitter. I'm like, I went 3-2. You should have made money yesterday. How we go 3-2, you lose money. I don't know how to figure it out. We had we split football with money line plays, which basically kind of equaled themselves out. And then our baseball, we had a plus money, and a minus 115, which won. So I mean, that's a 100
That's just people
in our
probably
pocket. I
being
don't
undisciplined and doing other stuff.
like folks. Like, get your money management together.
Yep.
So I joke on, and again, it's not like I come in and like push like, oh, go buy all my premiums all the time. I rarely say that. I said there's links there.
Mm-hmm.
People bought a pick yesterday, so you get my or Giants the other day when they won. It was my best bet. Whatever, it's $34.
Yep.
You could have bought a week
Yep.
for $39.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. It's like anything in life. Like, if you see, I'm going to Costco and a 30-pack of Dr. Pepper's $12.99, but then you go to your local food store and they
Yeah, I was
have
gonna get a
three
bottle for
12-packs
$3.
for $13.99. Okay, what are you gonna do? You gonna buy the 30-pack or are you gonna buy 3 12-pack? I'm gonna get the better deal here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And yeah. Both of us have it. $39 for a week. Like you're getting a lot of plays with both me and Hicks. Like we had 15 plays up on the site yesterday. Granted, 7 and 8 day, but 2 of them were plus $2 dogs, whatever. But lots of plays up on each side. Jump on it. Get a week pass, get a month pass, whatever.
And most people who watch the video, they want multiple games. Believe me, I've been selling picks for a long time. I try like a couple games a week. Then people are like, oh, you got no other games today? Because then when you do win those games, I put 3 games out a week, I go 3-0. You know what I get after on a Thursday when we're 2-0 for the week? Oh, I'm down. Well, how are you down? Well, because I bet because people don't have control to do stuff, you know. And if you bet a lot of games, you better have some control. That's why I say all the time: watch your live betting, watch in-game and stuff. Like it's every game today. Everyone wants every single game in this NFL. You know,
Nope.
I got 3 games today. You can't bet them. I mean, you could, but I'm telling you right now, you don't have everybody in this chat. Maybe 1 out of every 300 will have the discipline to make some money betting a lot of games.
Correct.
Philly Mets over. No. Yanks Reds over. I could go over Yanks Red Sox. Yes, Thomas. Cards Brewers over. It's 7 looks low, so I'll agree with you. Cleveland. Yep. Cleveland is in the chat. They're in the chat as a chat pick. Alex says Milwaukee money line. St. Louis has lost 15 of 18 with the starters with ERA of 270 or better. Well, Burns is definitely good. I mentioned Bush's numbers. He's pitched very well lately. And again, if you don't want to lay to 130, 140, go run line plus 140 with him. Again, people are going to grab Wainwright. It's St. Louis. I get it. Run line Brewers. I was considering taking Giants run line, but who are you going to get them run? That's the problem with the Giants. It's like, and I had them yesterday, and I look at the offense, like, how do these guys score runs? Because they're one of the highest scoring teams in the league, believe it or not. But the bullpen is the tricky part. Blue Jays can get 1 runner. I say over 8.5. Ay. Well, Barrios did his part because I knew he was going to give up some runs. Blue Jays team total 3.5. I don't know, Major Money. I'm going to say yes because after getting shut out, not playing well, you kind of bounce back. But McKenzie's pitched decent. So, I don't know. Braves money line? Which game? I like Luzardo in game 1. That's my guy. I like those A's pitcher. Montes, Irvin, Luzardo, AJ Puck, who's been terrible. Orioles run line parlay, yes. Your favorite NFL preseason game over tonight? I think it is Sports Highlight because I got Seattle at 33.5 and it's at a 36.5 now. So I'm feeling pretty good that I'm going to get my over in my NFL total. Now, my first total, I'm going to say, you won't hear other guys say this. I had the Jags under 33 Hall of Fame game, went down to 30.5. It was a loser. So I had a good number. Didn't get there. I got a good number today. Let's see if it gets there. Got to see. All right. That's about it for today. Back on Sunday. Again, put the notification bells on, folks, because in another week on Monday, 22nd, again, I'll mention this all week anyway. The college football I'll throw out. We'll do some conferences starting to come up, win totals. Maybe I'm going to start that next week. I mean, there's quite a few, so keep that going. That'll probably be not a live. That will probably be a late show, right? 10 o'clocker at night during the week. So keep an eye out for that. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.